And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab, Zach Greinke.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Robert now. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Saying, you know, Zach Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room, and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, that's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft. And it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Three and two now. And he walked him.
Take your bait.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Robert on the go. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that one is lifted in the air. Eaton under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Kansas City, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And there's one down.
Batting second, the center.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Here's a 1-1. That one down the line. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The line to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That one opts against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. And a count 1-2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Here comes a pitch. Out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Eloy Jimenez. There's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Isbell under it. One up, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
2 outs, runner at first. Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. Man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. And now the veteran third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And the batter down, Nate Eaton.
The right fielder, Nate Eaton.
Righty delivers. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Kicks and fires. There's a line drive to left field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Royals. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, number 79. The 1-1. In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Elvis Andrus. And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. Line drive and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Olivares moving under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Tim Anderson. Led off the game with a strikeout. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League Baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here in Kansas City, now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
1-2 here. High fly ball out into left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's a big power threat. Salvador Perez doubled in his first AB. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Robert. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's towards center. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. 2 down. And now Yohan Moncada struck out swinging his first time. Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Robert on the go. Ground ball to the right side. Perez gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The White Sox leave 1. They're still down. Bottom 4, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Franmil Reyes steps in for the Royals. And a 1-1. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. Franmil Reyes goes deep. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now, Michael Massey. Lifted in the air out to left. Benintendi hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And it's out of here. Hunter Dozier leaves the park. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner caught at second.
Now batting, left fielder,
Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Andrews throws to first. Play made, that ends the inning. They explode with 3. Back here at the ballpark, Andrew Vaughn now. Now fly ball to right center. Eaton settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher,
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And up next for Chicago, number 79. Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
the shortstop.
Comes the 2-2.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 6-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling.
Jimmy Lambert comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Moncada tossed to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And the 3-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Next pitch is popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 9.
And next is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2. In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Tim Anderson. The 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And it is gone. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now it's Luis Robert. And they take care of Robert for the out. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Benintendi up here. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The 1-2. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Next to hit, Nate Eaton. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. In the air out to center. Robert hauls it in, and there's two away. Man at first, and next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the third out. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Major League Baseball. And welcome back. Leading off, Eloy Jimenez. 1-1 now. Roll to Dozier. One up, one down.
Out. Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Moncada. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Amir Garrett. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's a 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Isbell makes his way towards it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Vaughn into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn.
And now this is down for a base hit. Vaughn around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up, and he's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now it's going to be number 79. In the air to left down the line. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and back here in Kansas City at the plate, Salvador Perez. The 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Gregory Santos. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the
Franmil Reyes now at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Ball to strike. Hammered, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Reyes coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now 10-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So a man aboard, and now Hunter Dozier. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 8th inning coming up. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone! A shot to left, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is Luis Robert. Eaton calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next pitch is inside. 3 balls and a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And he deals. That one the other way. And base hit. Around second is Anderson. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Dylan Coleman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Anderson, the runner at third. Benintendi over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Man at first, Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at down. Welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. Down the left fielder, Edward Olivares. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 11-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now, Kyle Isbell. Left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the runner from third, and now it's 12-4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
White Sox going with a new arm. Ground ball could be two. Over to Anderson. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Through 8 full, it's the... And here is Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Andrew.
And now it's even up.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Slapped foul.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chapman.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Grandal on third. Andrus at first. 1 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. 1 run is in. He's in there. It's 12-6.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. First and third, 1 down. That's a base hit as a run scores.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Eloy Jimenez now. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. That's ripped. Base hit. Anderson flying around third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here is Yohan Moncada. That one fouled off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Down to their final strike, and that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Bases full, 2 gone. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. At the belt and fires. So now 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Gotta say, this was a wild and crazy game. I'm exhausted, man. 20 runs total, but it still ended up being a close game. So many twists and turns. There's a lot to unpack from this one.
A 12-8 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.